Scandal is a political thriller on ABC created by Shonda Rhimes, the creator of Grey's Anatomy. It stars Kerry Washington and is the first show on major network television in about 40 years to star a black female. Kerry Washington plays Olivia Pope, the best fixer in Washington. I like Scandal a lot, but it is certainly junk food TV. As a show on a major network, it follows certain formulas. A typical episode has one or two subplots. One subplot is about the president's crisis management, and another subplot involves someone, often a politician, hiring Olivia Pope to deal with an affair, a sex tape, a murder, or a rape he or she was involved in. Each episode has one or two plot twists, in which the audience learns what Olivia Pope's client did not initially reveal. However, often the plots have twists for the sake of having twists, regardless of how logical they are. Take for example an episode in which a governor murders a man who was allegedly raping his wife. Governor Reston formally lost his bid for president due to the handiwork of Pope, but hires her anyway. In the middle of the episode, it is revealed that Reston's wife was having an affair and yelled rape to protect herself, leading Reston to kill the supposed rapist. Late in the episode, it is revealed that Reston knew about the affair.
4,359 votes. That's how much you beat me by. 4,359 votes that turned me into a loser whose whole life had been for nothing. So, 2 nights ago, I was going to end that life. I was going to shoot myself. Bill first, so she could see it. Then her, then me.
But she cried rape.
She cried rape. Let me tell you, she yelled rape, and I thought, you have a second chance. A second chance. And now my approval ratings are through the roof. I can run for any office in the land.
What?
It's amazing what this feels like.
What?
Winning.
A wife behind bars and a murder do not help a political career. Scandal is very exposition heavy. It is a show about a bunch of lawyers, and so for many minutes per episode, Pope's team sits around a table spouting exposition. The production team's method for making this more interesting is to have the camera constantly in motion and show people talking with various objects obstructing their faces, rather than having a plain shot. One of the most noticeable tactics is to have many mirror images, ostensibly due to the reflective surfaces in Pope's office.
Mary, Montre, ever creature, Mary, on the evergreen.
Is that a smudge? The music in Scandal is mostly generic. Pope and President Fitz, with whom she's having an affair, have a very familiar recurring theme song.
I need you to give me another chance. I demand another chance. We're worth another chance.
What kind of question is that?
Legitimate one. You want to cure her because she's a vampire and she's not cut out to be, or you can't love her if she is one?
Okay, let's see. What do we need? Oh, feel the baby's getting
More than we could ever.
I know.
Feel it.
I know. Why don't you tell her what a great sister you'll be?
You're really going to love Mom?
Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Kerry Washington is a capable actress, but she puts on the same sad face in every episode, the furrowed brow, quivering lip. because it is a political thriller, the show wears its politics on its sleeve. Take for example the episode that begins with a character raving about the far-reaching spying on civilians by the National Security Agency.
He says he's got evidence the NSA is spying on American citizens.
Big Brother, the eye in the sky. Millions of Americans are being watched right now, and they have no idea.
Ultimately, however, it turns out that the whistleblower just wanted to sell secrets to terrorists. So your Julian Assanges and your Edward Snowdens are actually more dangerous than the NSA because they aid terrorists. Let's talk about some good aspects of the show. One episode has a decent scene on the complexity of interracial dating and power imbalances in relationships.
We are together. That's all that matters.
Really? Because I'm feeling a little, I don't know, Sally Hemings, Thomas Jefferson about all this.
I wait for you. I watch for you. I exist for you. If I could escape all of this and run away with you, there's no Sally or Thomas here. You're nobody's victim, Liv. I belong to you.
Also, this moment is a nice touch.
Janine? Okay, everyone, that was great. Let's give the family a little privacy.
Thanks.
Nurse! Thank you.
Scandal suggests that scandals, from sex scandals to election rigging to bribery, are a permanent part of politics, but the show does not clarify which scandals are distractions and which indicate fundamental failures in our political system. Is a sex scandal comparable to a president answering personally to a powerful corporation? The show seems to suggest that scandal dominates Washington because of human corruptibility. Politicians each fall somewhere in the gray area between good and bad, and it is up to better people to expose and punish the worst ones in order to keep Washington somewhat functional. But at what point do scandals cease to be a result primarily of human fallibility and become indicative of fundamentally flawed institutions? The show may address this, or it may continue to focus on the personal rather than the institutional. A complex discussion of the interaction between the personal and the institutional would be nice.